Welcome to another session of Toning by Teddy. I'm your trainer, Teddy Evans. Now, whether you're a professional athlete or you just want to look nice in your workout fit or maybe your workout outfit, arms is a big deal. Today I want to focus on both the bicep and the tricep. Now it's important to remember that the tricep actually makes up majority of the arm. There's 3 muscle groups as opposed to just the 2 muscle groups that the bicep has. Now come with me as I go through a couple exercises. One of my favorite exercises is the incline bicep curl. One of the reasons it's one of my favorites is because it's so isolated. As you lay your head back, you're going to have support for your back and your spine. And the only thing that should be moving is from your elbow to your wrist. Watch as I demonstrate. Alright, now I want you to notice that as I do this particular exercise, I'm not swinging my arms back and forth. And when I come up, I'm breathing in. When I go down, I'm breathing out. Okay. Very, very isolated. This exercise also works very well with the joints. As I'll explain later, a lot of exercises actually work against your elbow joint, which causes significant problems later in life. Right. Another exercise that I really, really favor is the preacher curl. Now this particular exercise can be done on a machine, or it can be done using the dumbbells or the barbells. Now I, again, like using the dumbbells because the dumbbells allow you to hit each arm individually. Right? So that way if you have any disparity between your strong arm and your weak arm, the dumbbells will definitely help correct that. So you simply place your tricep firmly on the platform, come down as far as possible, making sure you get full extension and full flexation. We want to work the bicep from its insertion in the middle of the arm to the insertion in the shoulder. Now if you have a partner, it's a great idea to ask your partner to place his finger here and you focus on squeezing that finger at the top of the movement. Remember, muscles work by getting shorter, so the more contraction you can have in the movement, the better. Another great exercise are the hammer curls. Now, hammer curls can be done with using alternating dumbbell curls or just using them at the same time. One of the reasons I really, really like the hammer curls is because it focuses on the forearm, it focuses on the width of the bicep. So this is how the hammer curl is. Now if you notice here, my feet are about shoulder width apart. I'm not rocking back and forth. My back is straight up and down. And as I bring the weight up, I'm breathing out. And as I go down, I'm breathing in. Now my descending exercise, when I'm bringing the weight down, I'm controlling the weight. Okay? What you don't want to do is you don't want to come up and drop the weight down. Okay, not only does that jerk the body, but you also miss out on about half of the movement itself. Now follow me as we go ahead and work on triceps. Now, I like to do the exercise in this particular order because doing it in this order allows me to stretch the bicep while I'm working the tricep. One of my favorite tricep exercises is the rope pull down. Now the reason rope pull down is one of my favorites is because it allows you to get a double contraction on your tricep. And remember I explained to you earlier that the more you contract the muscle, the more you're going to work the muscle. So you simply will pull the weight down, and you want your forearms to be about in a 90-degree angle to the ground. You're going to come down and out. Now as you come down, that's one contraction, and as you separate the rope, that's another contraction. I particularly like to have one foot placed in front of the other, which allows me to stabilize my base, come down and out. And as I come down, I'm breathing out, and as I come up, I'm breathing in. It's very, very important to have breathing down, and the reason for that is you want to ensure that 1, you don't pass out, and 2, it allows you, as you breathe out, to get a stronger contraction in the muscle group. Now, the next exercise is the overhead tricep extension. This particular exercise is a little bit more advanced, but it's still very much isolated. So when doing this particular exercise, you're going to step out, you're going to have one foot in front of you. Right? You're going to make sure you keep your elbows close to your face. You're going to go straight out. And remember, this allows for a double contraction. So as I come out, I'm opening up as well. So I come down and open up as well. Okay? Now, when I'm doing this exercise here, I strongly suggest you start off with 3 sets of 10. On all of these exercises, I think 3 sets of 10, especially for a beginner, is ideal. Now, last but not least, one of my favorite exercises to do is the rope kickback. The rope kickback is a little bit better than just using the dumbbell kickbacks because it gives you resistance 100% of the time. So when doing so, what you want to do is you want your elbow to be aligned with your body and you kick straight back. Again, this works with the joints, which is very, very important because I'm big on joint health. Now, again, as I extend my arm away from my body, I breathe out, and as I bring my arm toward my body, I breathe in. Breathe out, breathe in. Now this is an alternating movement. So as I do 10 on one arm, I'll switch and do 10 on another arm. Okay? That's it for today's session. Stay up and stay healthy.